the fuck did this happen?
I shot those guys in the head. And that guy, I spooned him in the neck and his shit just, ended.
Why are people trying to stab you?
I don't know. Shh. I don't know, but I'm freaking out all over the place, babe. I have, a lot of anxiety about this.
Get your hands in the air.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm sorry.
Drop it.
What I love is that we see early on Mike and Phoebe's routine. We get so much about their relationship. I was wondering how you went about establishing that in the preparation, because that connection, that believable connection, carries the rest of the film.
Yeah, I mean, the movie is this really intense action movie, but at the heart of it is this real sweet couple. And so it was important to not only play our characters realistically for that part of it, but it was also important to play them when the movie turns into this crazy action movie, to also treat it realistically. What would happen if these real sweet pacifist people were stuck in the middle of this action movie?
Yeah, it's if you watch an action movie with spectacular visuals and you don't care about what's going on, then it's it's just a little empty. And this one's totally motivated by the fact that these kids just love each other so much, and so that was important. It was definitely important to hit that. And we've known each other for a while, and we're about to do our third movie together. We kind of have we're drawn to the same things, and so it was easy. It was good.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, I've seen Adventureland just an unhealthy number of times, and I absolutely love that film. And that was way back in '08, and since then, you've both done just such a vast array of different characters and films. What was the difference, having all those years under your belt, from that film to stepping onto set for this film?
Maybe we felt I felt a little more confident just because not in my ability, just in past experience, knowing that I could look back and say that it's been okay. I've been worried in the past, and it's been okay.
Right.
Adventureland, I was so nervous. It was like a first movie where I had to play a part like that. And I was really nervous. And then for this, I was a little less nervous because I had done it a few times, and I had the feeling that I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I've become way more comfortable in my own skin. And so I think that, I was 17 when I did Adventureland. I was at the peak of my teenage, and so I think also the characters are written, when I read Adventureland, she just seemed like the coolest girl in the world. And then with this, I was she's just, it kind of felt like the same thing. And so when I was younger, I thought that I completely ruined Adventureland. And everyone's always that movie's great, that movie's great. And I think it's good. And I think he's amazing in it. And but from the time it came out, I was always I ruined it. And now I don't really feel that way because I'm not a teenager anymore.
Oh, right, you're good.
Yeah.
At the heart of this story, it's about someone being thrust into a role that they're just not prepared for. You have this stoner gas station worker who's asked to be an action star. So I'm wondering, when you look back on all the films that you've done, what are the roles that you feel gosh, when I look back on that, I feel like I was thrust into that. I wasn't really prepared to tap into that different side of myself.
Yeah, I often feel that way, but then you do it and you realize, oh, you could do it. Yeah, I especially feel that way sometimes, with this, there was so much action in the movie. When I started training for the movie, I thought I would not be able to do it, but then you realize, no, that's the funny thing, is a real person trying to do it, not an action person trying to do it.
Most of the parts that I've played, I've been just so sure immediately, and there have been a couple that have been departures. I did this movie called On the Road, and I was 21 or 20 when I did it, and I got the part when I was 16, and in no way would I have ever been able to play that girl at 16 years old, even though she was 16 in real life. And so I was, but still at 20, I was I cannot do this. I am not. She's her buoyancy and her levity. She's just the most wonderful, exuberant person. And I was oh my God, I gotta have everyone think this. And so I felt very thrust into that. Yeah.
I'm going to save my girlfriend.
Got the juice, your came the truth. My screams is the proof. Them other dudes get the juice. So I feed in the coop, leaving this interview. It ain't nothing new. I've been fucking with you.
The old frying pan bullet trick.